In other news, there was a story that said Hit Row was brought in by WWE to Boston for Survivor Series, but were not used. I don't understand where they would have been used. Maybe there was a plan to do something with Escobar and Hit Row or something like that, but it feels like that card was pretty packed up. But according to Fightful Select, Hit Row and other wrestlers were brought out to Boston. However, they were not used in last night's show. This article is from yesterday. Despite the fact that they were around, Hit Row wasn't used. Hit Row, man. When people ask me why I am critical on Triple H and his booking, because I am. I'm one of the more vocal people who hasn't given him his flowers and just bowed down to the church of Triple H. Hit Row is one of the main booking decisions that I point to. I like to go, you bring back this interesting group of talented wrestlers, right? That features some solid talent. You have Ashante the Adontist, who, in my opinion, is the weakest of the group, but that's not calling him weak, just the weakest of a group that is very unique. He has some charisma. He has a moveset that works on television. You bring him back, you absolutely just mute him on television. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really know anything about Ashante the Adonis except that he's part of Hit Row. Then you have Top Dollar, whose size alone is enough to move the needle, but he also can move around pretty good for a big guy. If Top Dollar was given even half the treatment that Omos was given, he could get over with the fans. Like, he's got personality, he's got size, he moves around. Just bad booking. It's just bad booking, right? And then you have b-fab. And b-fab has all the looks that you want for a women's wrestler, but she's just underutilized, giving no time to talk, giving no time to let her personality show through. If Triple H is unsure on Hit Row, then he needs to send them back down to NXT. Let them polish up. Let them get whatever it is that they're missing. And then you can bring them up because there's potential there. Look at what Tony Khan has done with people like Jade Cargill, someone who clearly wasn't ready for the level of spotlight that she was given. But because of confidence and clever booking, she's got some fans convinced she's the best women's wrestler in the entire business. Obviously not true, but that's just clever booking. Give Tony Khan some props on that. I still don't understand right now why Triple H brought back Hit Row. I don't, was it for the cheap pop? Because it feels like that at this point. Because if you look at the way they've been booked, it's really confusing, right? We had one weird concert where they come out and rap. We had some confusing squash matches where it looked like we were actually going to put them over. Then we feuded them with Maximum Male Models, which, was a dud. They rehashed a feud with Legado de Fantasma, which lasted 2 weeks before they got tired of that, moved them to the SmackDown World Cup, and now they're being fed to the Viking Raiders. I don't get it, Triple H. I don't get, where is this booking? You guys, someone's going to have to step up and show me this impressive booking that's changing WWE. I don't see, it still looks like the Vince McMahon show to me. The biggest names right now in pro wrestling are the same biggest names that were around during WrestleMania. Convince me otherwise. Change my mind. Seth Rollins was a star under Vince, is a star right now. The Bloodline, they were rolling under Vince. They're rolling right now. Drew McIntyre has actually lost more matches and more status since Triple H took over. Finn Balor no longer being booked or protected like Vince McMahon was booking him, but actually now is getting beat in matches that are a little bit confusing to me, right? Riddle, now a mid-carder. Vince had Riddle. At one point, it looked like Riddle was going to be a main event contender. His match with Roman Reigns was phenomenal. And now he's back to the mid-card on Monday Night Raw, a Monday Night Raw that's dying for stars. And you have him tag teaming with Elias. Doesn't make sense to me, man. Bianca and Becky Lynch, those names sound real familiar. Who were the big features of the War Games match? That's your two. Becky got the pin. But Vince McMahon, they were the main draw for Vince McMahon. And don't tell me now that Triple H is taking over and that Becky Lynch is a good guy, that anything has really changed. She's wearing the same outfits. She's booked the same way. Nothing's changed there, right? Crown Jewel, Brock Lesnar was brought back for emergency, just like Vince would have done. Either Vince McMahon is really hiding in the shadows booking these events, or Triple H really isn't that different. Like, he came out of the chutes hot, but there's a lot of confusing decisions being made by Triple H, Hit Row being one of those that I don't understand. Someone has to point out to me these amazing changes. What has changed so much? I get ticket sales are up, people are excited, but wrestling's just kind of up in general. Besides SummerSlam and besides Clash at the Castle, you guys got to show me, where is this phenomenal booking by Triple H? I don't really see it.